In the past year, the United States has experienced blackouts in some of our biggest states, even Texas. Just yesterday, in order to avoid a blackout, the largest grid operator in the state of Texas.
And so they operate the state's power grid, right? They move energy around the state. They make sure that everybody's got the electricity that they need.
The state of Texas begged residents to turn up their thermostats, no more AC for you.
It's miserable.
And asked them not to use any major appliances, really, in Texas.
90 degrees in the house. I mean, it gets hot quick.
You will see the demand, that blue line is actually above the purple. This fat purple line is that forecasted range of capacity. And there's some serious overlap, and they get pretty close as the night goes on.
While we were here today, the family had to move him because his body temperature was over 99 degrees.
So then we ought to be able to work something out whereby they're able to increase refining capacity and still not give up on transitioning to renewable energy.
Take a look at this number right here. Operating reserves, we are at 2,600 megawatts. If this number gets below 1,000, under certain circumstances, that's when we could see some of those controlled outages.
But Joe Biden doesn't care. And they're saying this as we're watching countries around the world collapsing and entering into a state of revolution because these morons tampered with their energy grids.
We need more refining capacity. This idea that they don't have oil to drill and to bring up is simply not true.
Fossil fuels are the only thing that make the United States a rich country and not a poor country. We have the largest recoverable oil reserves in the world.
Businesses are also being affected. This Denny's lost power during their busiest time today. All the food will have to be tossed and workers were sent home, but streetlights and even hotels were also in the dark.
This piece of the Republicans talking about Biden shut down fields, wrong. 9,000 of them, okay?
In other words, it's too cheap. It works too well. Gas needs to be higher, so you won't be able to use it. So you'll have to be poor. And they're going to continue doing it unless someone stops them, but they don't care.